Welcome to Learn with Amine. In the past few days, I have received some questions with regards to the making of the photocopies of driver's license or passport, and also there were some questions with regards to the self-attestation. So I'm making this video to answer these questions. So first of all, if you are getting a photocopy or a Xerox copy of a driver's license, then make sure that the driver's license Xerox copy is available in one page itself. So this is the front of the driver's license and this is the back of the driver's license. So both of these should appear on the same side of one paper. And also remember, if you are making photocopies, all the photocopies should be one-sided only. So if you are using one side of a paper, you should not use the second side of the paper. It should be completely empty. Now, coming back to the driver's license, as you can see, this is the front of the driver's license and this is the back of the driver's license. So if you have any other cards such as identity cards that also follow the similar format of a driver's license, you need to follow this format for the photocopy. Now coming to the passport. Now in the passport, if we are talking about the Indian passport, we have two important pages. One of them is called as the photo and the information page, and the other one is parent, spouse and the address page, right? Now for the passport, you would require two papers, and on the first paper you would have the photo and the information page, and this is the blank page. So when you open the passport, so this would be the blank page and here would be the photo and information page, and on the another paper you would have to get the photocopy of parents and spouse page, which also has the address, and this would be the empty visa page or the empty passport page basically. So this is how you take the photocopies of the passport. Now when it comes to the self-attestation, if you are submitting any of the photocopies of any of the identity documents or supporting documentation which are photocopies, not originals, you are submitting it to VFS, may it be for the Indian passport renewal, may it be for the OCI of minor application, OCI of yourself. When you submit a photocopy or a Xerox copy, you would have to self-attest such photocopies. Now, when we are coming to the driver's license, there are two pages here. This is the front and this is the back of the driver's license. So for this, how do we self-attest? That is a question. So the self-attestation for such kind of a document needs to be done two times. One is in the bottom right of the front page and bottom right of the back page. So let me sign and show it to you. So this is how you need to self-attest. So this is the bottom right of the front page. Here you need to provide your signature, and this is the bottom right of the back page. Here you need to provide signature. If you would want to add a date along with the signature, you can do that. I sometimes do not do it because I self-attest many of the photocopies when I take a photocopy, and I don't know if I'll be using it very recently or in the future. So I don't put a date, but if you want to put a date, you know that you are going to use it for the VFS application, then you can put in a date along with the signature. Now when you are coming to the passport page, as you can see, this is an empty visa page, and this is the photo and information page over here. So basically you have this content on this paper, but what you are trying to submit here is the photo and the information page. So only one signature over here would be sufficient. You can add a date along with the signature. So just to show as a demo, so this would be a signature to the bottom right of the photo and information page. In the same way, when you're coming to the parents, spouse and address page, this is the page that you want to submit. So you would just make one signature along with the date. Date is optional. You would sign at the bottom of at the bottom right of this. So your signature can touch a little bit to this box which is present over here, and this is how the self-attestation of a document is done. If the document is a photocopy of a identity document or a supporting document. So if it is an original birth certificate or original affidavit, and you don't need to sign it additionally. So if the form mentions you need to provide a signature, you provide a signature. but on top of it you don't sign for self-attestation. So the original documents do not require self-attestation, only the photocopies, color xerox or the black and white xeroxes, they require the self-attestation. Now if you are submitting a self-attested document to an Indian organization like Indian Embassy, Indian Consultancy or VFS, then I would recommend you to use blue pen. So this is like a blue ballpoint pen. You can use that. You can also use blue ink pen, but ink pen sometimes until it is dried up, it can spread. So please be careful of that. So, and also one more question is with regards to the supporting documentation. When it is added to the application package, do I need to staple it? So please remember that never to staple any of the documents. Arrange all the documents in order. I do understand that the government application form is multiple pages, and if they are present in a different order, it does not make sense. But this is how the VFS rules and regulations are. You should never staple them. You should just arrange them in order, and rest of the things will be taken care by VFS. And with regards to the photograph, also on the government application form or the affidavit for appearance and signature, if you are affixing a photograph, please affix it with glue or gum. Please do not use staples. So I hope I have answered several questions that were asked to me. If this video is helpful, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.